guys, wow, welcome to this video. I'm starting off immediately with a huge apology. I keep taking breaks from YouTube and then coming back for one video and being like, hey guys, I'm back, and then I take another 3-week break. And so I think I've done that maybe 2 or 3 times in the past few months, and I am legitimately extremely very sorry for doing this. I actually did try to upload a video last week. Unfortunately, if any of you saw it while it was briefly up, or if you saw me post it on Instagram before I deleted that post, I did actually go to the Taylor Swift Reputation Tour and I did vlog the entire thing and edited the whole video and I uploaded it, and I believe it got taken down possibly an hour after I uploaded it, and yeah, so copyright strike. And I did re-edit the whole thing. I don't honestly know if I'm going to re-upload it. I really want to, and I know a lot of people probably want to see it, but I don't want to get 2 copyright strikes, because if you get 3, then they ban you from YouTube or something like that. So I don't know. If you guys know what I can do to make it not copyrighted, please leave that down below. Your girl needs to know what the issue is. One thing that I don't super understand is there's another video somewhere here that somebody uploaded literally the entire concert from start to finish. It's like a 3-hour long video, and that never got copyrighted, but I upload a couple minutes of the whole concert and it gets taken down almost immediately. So not happy about that, but I mean, to be honest, I did make the video for my own purpose so that I could rewatch it and just remember the moments. It was amazing, by the way, for those of you who wanted to know. I'm gonna get started into this video. I am seriously gonna try to get my butt back on YouTube, seriously, once to twice a week. I know I was committed for a while, twice a week. I was doing really good. But honestly, over the last few weeks, my work schedule has changed. I literally went from working night shifts to day shifts, which my brain and my body is just what's going on? And I also started school. So yeah, it's been really hard for me to figure out when I actually have the time to do this. And to be honest with you guys, I'm actually supposed to be studying right now, but I really wanted to put out a video because it's been a long time, you guys. So we're figuring it out day by day. Today's video I'm so excited about. I know there's a million videos already about this on the internet, but it's my time to shine. I'm back. This is probably the first time I've done my hair, and I know this isn't even the best hairdo, but this is the first time I've done my hair in anything other than a messy bun probably in months, you guys. So this is a step forward for me. I'm gonna stop rambling. It's been a couple minutes. So today we're gonna talk about this thing that you can't see. This is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Vault collection. I don't know. You get 4 eyeshadow palettes, so I guess it's a collection. I got this in the mail today. So of course, I had to film with it before anything ever, because I want you guys to see my legit first impressions. I don't want to do the first time off camera and then fake my first impressions later. I don't know if people do that, but I don't want to do that. So, oh my goodness, I really hope it's not broken. I actually just took it out of the cardboard box, so this is the first time that you guys are seeing it. It's the first time I'm seeing it. We're seeing it together. I'm really excited. The box is super nice. I do like this. It's got, some design here. What you can't tell is actually up here surrounding it, the confetti is actually different colors. It's not just all silver, which I think is a nice touch. And then of course on the back you have this crazy happy picture of Jaclyn Hill. It just says a bunch of stuff about how she created her original palette, and these are all of the shades that she didn't put in her original palette. And so it's you're getting into her secret vault or whatever. So yeah, you get 4 eyeshadow palettes. I don't remember the price that I paid for it. I'm going to put it up on the screen because I'm pretty sure it was something 42 American dollars, but I paid Canadian dollars, and I also paid for shipping, and I also paid for duty. Literally, what the heck, Morphe? I think they actually do have a Canadian website now. I was unaware of that when I bought this. I'm gonna look into that later. but you mean, So let's get started. All right, so the good news is it does have bubble wrap on the inside, so that is gonna be protected from possible breakage. So far, looks good. Okay, so it does come in a separate box, like a little bookcase kind of thing. So the palettes are all lined up in here, and then this box is the literal exact same thing as the box that I just opened. So we've got Dark Magic, Armed and Gorgeous, Bling Boss, and Ring the Alarm. So I'm just gonna take each of them out, look at them to make sure they're not broken, because that's what you have to do, right? And yeah, then we'll go from there. So first up you have the Ring the Alarm palette, and there's nothing special on the back. Literally, there's nothing on the back. I almost dropped it, wow. And okay, perfect, they're all intact. So this is like the warm tone palette, I guess you could say, and it looks pretty nice. I love the fact that it is actually mostly matte shades, because I don't know about you, but I've been seeing a lot of companies putting out palettes that are like majority shimmer shades, and I'm super confused about that. Like there's a an Urban Decay palette coming out soon. It's like some sort of gemstones or I don't know, jewel toned palette or whatever, and there's like 2 matte shades and the rest of them are pure glitter. So I'm like, what are you doing? But so far this looks great. Next up we have the Bling Boss palette. I feel like based on the lettering on the side that probably tells you what the coloring is, because this one's written in purple. So is it gonna, yep, this is the purple one. This is super pretty actually. I'm pretty stoked on this one. So this is the purple palette. It's still intact, it's fine. That's all I care about at the moment. So then we've got the Armed and Gorgeous. I feel like I remember this being called something else, but I could be totally wrong. And this is, oh, this is like the yellow and green palette, which I'm really excited. I'm pretty sure this is the palette that Jaclyn Hill used in her like original, like her first tutorial using these palettes. I could be wrong, I don't know. And then lastly we have Dark Magic, which I'm pretty sure is the one I'm the most excited about. Yes, it's like the forest green palette. I don't have anything like this at all, which is why I'm the most excited for it. And I'm just pumped, to be honest, that these are all in good condition when receiving them. So something that I'm interested to check is somebody was saying that some of these palettes say like V1 and V2 on them. And I know there's a lot of drama surrounding this. Apparently like she's putting out palettes that like are not repressed or whatever, because there was an issue with the first batch or something like that. But I mean, like there's nothing on them that even says V1 or V2. So I don't know really what anybody's talking about, to be honest. I mean, unless I just happen to get the good shit, like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever sworn on my channel before. So all 4 palettes seem to be perfectly intact, which I'm super happy about because I paid money for them. And honestly, I'm not going to do swatches. I don't have time for that. I don't even care about that. I'm probably just going to do 4 separate videos on each palette, like just testing it out and letting you guys know how it performs, because I already have most of my makeup on and I just want to put one of these palettes to work. So I don't know which one I want to try at all yet. Part of me wants to try out the Armed and Gorgeous palette, but I know that nobody cares about that one. I could be wrong about that. I remember seeing a bunch of comments on like every Instagram post and every YouTube post that apparently there's one palette that's apparently really bad, and I don't know which one that is, and I don't have it in me to like look it up to find out which one it is. But I'm not going to use the warm tone palette because I always use a warm tone palette. So your girl, you know what? Why don't we just go straight in with the purple palette? Because apparently purple is really hard to formulate. So let's go in with the Bling Boss palette, because that seems like something I haven't done in a long time. And then we will make 3 separate videos after this to do makeup looks for the rest of them. They're not going to be tutorials because I don't genuinely believe that I have enough talent to do a tutorial at this point. I used to make tutorial videos and I just don't really think anybody cared. So, it's gonna be a first impressions. And I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to this because I think I haven't spent money on any like makeup thing except for the basic things that I need in a really long time. Honestly, the last makeup thing that I bought was the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation because they finally brought Milani to my drugstore. Like, they just haven't had it. Like, I don't know anything about this brand really. I own one blush, I think, from them that I bought a really long time ago, like before they even changed their blushes, which I think they did. I heard that they did, and so I'm happy that I have the one that they made before they changed it. Anyways, so I got it in 00 Light Natural. To be honest, I think is a shade too dark for me. Actually, the shade, it's totally fine when I apply it. It's just that it oxidizes throughout the day. So I literally just put it on, so it probably looks fine now. If it doesn't, let me know. But let's get started with the eyeshadow. I already did foundation, concealer, I did bronzer, I did eyebrows. So I'm ready to roll into this, you guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm really, really pumped. All right, I hope this is zoomed in enough. I am gonna go in with just some brushes, probably my Shop Miss A brushes because I actually really like these. And I'm just gonna get started with whatever it is that I'm gonna do. To be honest, I'm not really sure yet. I don't use eyeshadow primer, for those of you who are wondering. I literally just put concealer on my lids and then powder like I would with the rest of my face, and then hope for the best when it comes to eyeshadow, because I've had a lot of bad luck with eyeshadow primers. They just never worked out for me. So yeah, let's get started. I think let's get into our transition shade. So I'm gonna go right into this one, which is Hush Hush. This seems to be what you would use as a transition shade. There's not a lot of super light colors in the palette. Like, the lightest shade is probably going to be Bling Bling, but like, that's a glitter. So our next step is gonna be Hush Hush. So I'm gonna take my AOA E127 brush. This is like just a big fluffy brush, which is what I pretty much always use when it comes to transition shades. And let's get started. So far so good. Honestly, that couldn't have applied better. I'm perfectly happy with it. It didn't skip, it was really soft, and the pigment was there. So I think next we'll probably go... This is like challenging me because I feel like these palettes are made for people who are like really good at makeup. I also haven't done my makeup in like a few weeks, so I feel like a little newbie right now. But let's just... Oh my god, I don't know. Let's go into Rockstar, this like middle purple shade, because that looks fun. And I think I'm gonna go just kind of on the outer corners, and we could do like, you know, a basic smoky eye kind of technique. That seems like something I know how to do. So I'm gonna take the AOA E128, and I'm just gonna try to like define the outer V of my eyeballs. I will say, like, right away, a lot of product does go onto the brush. It doesn't kick up like that much fallout, but like a little bit, a wee tiny bit, and that's normal. Alright, so my camera cut off on me, so we're already off to a great start. I don't know if it recorded that much of me applying this eyeshadow. If it did not, I'm sorry. This is the only step I've done since then. Thoughts and opinions is it's good, actually. It doesn't really kick up like that much dust, I guess you could say, when you actually put your brush into the product. I'll try to show you. You can see here like where I went into it. That's literally like the amount of like dust that came up when I put my brush into it, and I did all of this, so I think that's pretty good. In regards to like how it performs, I believe it performs really well. It definitely seems buildable because, so basically if you didn't see, I went in once and started and then went in again to build it up, and I found that it did definitely get deeper, and that's what I've been hearing from a lot of people's reviews, is basically that when like the way this is formulated is that she wants it to be extremely buildable and not like way too pigmented right off the bat, which I think is super smart. And pretty much the first thing that I noticed that I think is a positive thing is that it stays where you put it. So basically what I mean by that is I've noticed that some eyeshadows, not all, but some of them, when you like go and put them on and then you start to like move them around to get them where you want them and whatever, they kind of just go all over the place and then it just looks messy and it doesn't look very precise. So I do genuinely believe that you can be very precise with these shades. This is a very dark shade for me to go from a transition shade to this shade. So what I'm probably going to do now is go back in with the original brush and the shade Hush Hush and just kind of blend out the edges of this and then go from there. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think that blended like pretty easily. I'm not mad at this. So I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go into the shade Mystic. It's just a little bit darker than Rockstar. I would say it's just like a darker version with a little bit more of like a red undertone. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick with my E128 and I'm just gonna put it like in the corner, kind of, because I'm gonna go a little bit further in because I think we're gonna do a glitter on the inside part, and that's the plan for now. We're gonna leave that like that. Honestly, I feel like I could probably make this darker, but what I'm noticing it is actually very, very similar to the way that Rockstar looks. Like, do you see what I mean? It's like, it's very close, it's just darker. So what I really want to do actually now is go into the shade Sparks, which is a lot more of a red tone shade, and I'm going to kind of like put that in between Rockstar and Mystic, I guess. I want to have like a bit of red in there and like blend that in the outer corner. So yeah, so I'm going to take that on a different brush. I'm going to take that on my BH Cosmetics number 8 brush because I like this for like precision crease work. I don't know. I don't think it looks like it would work very well for precision crease work, but I find it does. So yeah. Well, you know what? That worked exactly the way that I wanted it to. You can like just kind of see like a hint of red. It's like a secret little touch of red, if y'all know what I mean. So now I want to decide what we're gonna put on the rest of the inner corner because I'm not even sure yet. There's a lot of different options that we could go with, to be honest. We could make it anything we want, really, because it's our own lives that we're living. So I think just why not? Let's go right in with Bling Bling, just because this seems to be like the most pop-in shade, and I'm always up for a pop-in inner corner kind of look. So I'm gonna take my BH Cosmetics number 102 brush. I'm gonna try to apply it like by itself and see what happens, and if nothing happens, then we're gonna use some like setting spray. That was extremely underwhelming. So I'm gonna try to do it with some setting spray. I'm gonna take my Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray because I just, you know what you guys, this has glitter in it, like very micro tiny pieces of glitter, and so I realized that I can't use this on my face because I don't want to have glitter all over my face. So I just kind of have ended up using it for like wetting my brush for eyeshadow, and because I'm already using a glittery eyeshadow, it's like not a big deal. So that's what we're gonna use. So the answer to all your problems is setting spray. I did see a lot of people saying that even setting spray wasn't working for them and they had to apply it with their fingers. But like, y'all, can it get better than that? I don't know. But I'm gonna try, actually, you know what? We're gonna apply it with our fingers on top of that and just to see what happens. I don't really think that it made the biggest dramatic difference, like that you have to use your fingers over setting spray. I think that maybe it might have made it look slightly more foiled, but I mean, I think it looked fine either way. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. I mean, damn, like, I'm impressed with this already. I'm really happy that I bought this. So I think now at this point we just have to do the lower lash line. And one thing that I want to say is I was really nervous about putting my foundation and my concealer and everything on first because you never know if you're gonna get fallout, and zero fallout. My foundation and concealer, it looks the same. I'm so excited about this. So I'm gonna start on my lower lash line, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the shade Rockstar on an angled liner brush and just do like the outer, this part, and then go from there. So I think I'm gonna finish off with Sparks, and I'm gonna take that on a BH Cosmetics number 10 brush and just kind of like go over it to kind of smoke it out a little bit. Honest to goodness, y'all, oh my gosh, this is like, there's nothing wrong with this eyeshadow palette. I am gonna be real. I was having some expectations that it was gonna be crap because I was seeing a lot of people saying that she repressed them or re-released them or whatever, like way too soon after like not putting them out originally because they were bad or whatever. And there ain't nothing wrong with this one, at least. So for the Bling Boss palette, I think it's really awesome. I have had zero problem with pigmentation, no problem with fallout, no problem with skipping. It's just like, to be honest, I mean, I haven't done my makeup in a long time, but I am feeling this look and it's not even like totally put together yet. So I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. For my inner corner and my brow bone highlight, I'm going to go into the Anastasia Glow Kit. This is the Sugar Glow Kit, and I think I'm going to go into Starburst because it's pink and I feel like that really goes with this look. And then we will chat a little bit more about my final thoughts. Alright, you guys, so that was my first impressions on the Morphe Jaclyn Hill, specifically the Bling Boss palette, because obviously I didn't try the other three yet. And I mean, I'm sure you guys can already tell, I think it's freaking bomb, okay? The quality is like way better than you would, I guess, typically expect from a palette that costs approximately $15 like on its own. Like, I'm pretty sure if you go to your drugstore, you're gonna pay $15 to $20, like closer to the $20 range for like, I don't know, like a L'Oreal eyeshadow palette, and the quality is not even close to being the same. So this is a positive review, you guys. I'm really, really pleased with this one. And I don't wear a lot of purple eyeshadow either, so I'm just super happy that I'm loving how it looks and everything. But I honestly can't think of a single negative thing. Like, I can't think... I'm so excited. I can't think of a single negative thing to say about this. Honestly, it exceeded my expectations. It was good in every way that it could be. Like, I can't think of anything that was wrong with it. The price point is good. The shades are good. The pigmentation is awesome, extremely buildable. They blend, they don't skip. There's no fallout, like literally zero fallout, which is like crazy to me because these shades are so dark and so pigmented. Like, how is there no fallout? I don't get it, but I love it. So that's my final review on this one. Comment down below which one you want me to do next. So we could either do the Dark Magic, which is like the forest green. We could do Ring the Alarm, which is the warm tone, or we could do Armed and Gorgeous, which is like the yellow one. So I'm gonna do all 4 eventually, pretty sure, probably, because I just am gonna use them anyway, so I might as well turn them into videos. So yeah, I would love for you guys to comment down below and tell me which one you like really want to see next, so that I know to do that one and I can get right on it. So yes, I'm going to do my hardest to be back at least once a week. I do like to be back for twice a week, but I think with work and school, it just might not happen. So once a week for sure. I don't know if I'm going to stick to a specific day at this point. Ideally, I would like to upload on Saturdays, so hopefully Saturday is going to be my upload day, because before it was Tuesdays and Saturdays, so if we stick to Saturdays, like, that's pretty good. That gives me like some sort of consistency. Yeah. And otherwise, if you guys yourselves got these palettes, what do you think? Did you like get the good stuff? Are you pleased? Are you really upset? Like, let me know. And yeah, so other than that, if you want to just say hey in the comments, I would love to chat with you guys. It's been too long, and I mean, weirdly enough, even though I haven't uploaded in like 3 weeks, you guys keep subscribing to me, so I appreciate it. And welcome to all of the new people who subscribed during the time that I haven't uploaded a video. I am super happy to have you. I'm pumped, I'm excited, I'm ready to put out some new stuff for you guys, and actually to take care of myself physically, because this is the first time your girl looks glam in a long time. So this is a long video. I'm pretty sure I've been filming for like an hour, so hopefully it's not too long when I edit and upload it, but I'm really excited to be back. I feel like it's been way too long, and I'm just feeling so positive and energetic and chatty, which is like the best. Also, the best thing is that now with my new filming time, I actually get to film alone in my house, so there's nobody else here right now, which is awesome. So nobody can hear me talking, which means I can talk as loud as I want, which is cool. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. I love you, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye!